So after we were this tree called Black Man and Black Woman, we said, okay, we need to become something new. So the seeds from all of that learning, when you plant any seed, it becomes a germ. It decays first, then it grows new life. So we're at the end of the decay period for us for something new. But see, what you got is a whole bunch of black people trying to become the same tree that they was. Not understanding that they, even though they're becoming the same powerful in the context of the same tree, but they're trying to get back to that actual tree. No, we have now become something new. So you have to factor in what we went into to become something new instead of complaining about it and complaining how you're going to take over and what we need to do. You need to become you again. You don't need to deal with them. You need to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that what's the word I'm looking for? Obsessed with dealing with them, let them do it. Because they'll block while the real scientists start to reveal this shit.
So when you're talking about dealing with them, you're talking about dealing with everything that Hollywood, for instance, is trying to do, or stuff we's doing in Egypt.
Well, when I say deal with them, I'm talking about dealing with the day-to-day white minutia.
Okay.
They're doing this. They're killing Trayvon, and they stop the economy, and they fucking us up in the banks. We need to protest this and protest that. Mm-hmm. We need to do all this physical shit to let them block, because that will affect you. Mm-hmm. As a spiritualist, you deal with this Hollywood stuff because you are decoding this, because you are dealing with the mind. This is not a physical reaction. This is an understanding that shuts down ritual, because it's all about ritual. While we think it's all about what they did. But see, they killed Johnny for ritual. Why you think they killed Johnny? Because he's just a fucking menace. If he's just a menace, they've been into the way, they'd found something, took away his license to practice law. They did that to Alton Maddox and the other brother for fucking around with Al. It's like, we ain't gonna kill him, but we gave, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. We'll just take your life. They do that to Johnny. No, they said, we're gonna kill this nigga. This is a dangerous nigga for reasons that you niggas don't even understand anymore. Reasons that Johnny probably didn't fucking even understand. The way he's manipulating, pimping that, and using a genius that you've never seen displayed, at least on that level, by niggas. Mm-hmm. This course has been displayed. We built everything. So it's been displayed, but you can't show us expressing that anywhere. So his expression of it.
When we do express it, that's what, that's going to be something what happens.
Yeah, that's because that's the level they on. Mm-hmm. See, we think what we're doing is affecting them. They're looking at it as, no, it's not effective. Otherwise, they would address you. And let's say, well, what do you do? What do you do? Is that not effective panic? Oh, it absolutely is. But it's masked in the same cloak of all the rest of this dumb shit. And so you can't decipher, well, he's dangerous and he's not. I would say I'm dangerous because I would not what I say. I'll go by what I've read what white people say. And they'll say, the powers that be don't give a shit about, they only care about one thing that makes them nervous. Dark magic. That's in that Matrix book, too. And it's in other readings. They ain't worry you to do whatever you want to do. Fight the power. Public enemy number one. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Dark magic. You thought you was doing something with rap? Not a thing. Know what crew they decimated? X-Clan.
Yep.
X-Clan. Because X-Clan had onks and Tahooties and staffs of Tahooties and pyramids and saying shit, we have come and the gods have come and all of this kind of shit. Public enemy, all respect due, they already had an answer for the Black Panther Party. So to be the rap Black Panthers, they know you dangerous and they'll watch you, but they ain't got an answer for your ass. My aunt used to tell me that. Well, what you gonna do? Gonna be that? They got an answer for that. They got an answer for that. You need to be something that nobody else is. You had a whole conversation with me about this. Because they already got an answer for that. I said, well, public enemy.
Your family was in it then.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Oh, no doubt. My grandfather was in the OTO. All that Blavatsky shit that white people, oh, he's the white devil. All she is a white woman that went for hers and got into a Tibetan monastery and just got out shit.
Wasn't she the result of what P.B. Randolph wrote?
No. He was the first one. What's his name? I can't say Randolph, the black man.
P.B.
No, it's
before him?
No, it's him. I think I'm saying his name wrong.
I know it's P.B. I don't know. I forget what the P.B. stand for.
Pascal Beverly.
Pascal Beverly.
Okay, yeah, that was throwing me up. Mm-hmm. Pascal Beverly Randolph is the father of metaphysics in the West. The end. But he was a black man, so you know they ain't gonna give him that credit. So she kind of slid in next and became this big iconic thing. So of course the regular black man, she's the beast and the devil and she's doing dark mid. No, they're doing, this is your work. They don't have nothing to be the beast about. They don't have nothing to be the dark magician about. All they have is what you had. And see, we're so fucking scared of them when they just represent what you had because you don't know who in the fuck what you are. It seems like they're the author of something that is so sinister because you really tell on yourself because you're really scared of them. So it seems like they're doing something scary. While you acting like it's just beneath you and it's the devil, you're really scared because you don't know. But what you even more so don't know is that they're only trying to reiterate what you was doing. You are the dark man. You are the dark side nigga. You like Egypt Osiris? Osiris is the dark side nigga. He's the lord of the underworld. This is the underworld shit. Mm-hmm. Dark magic is the underworld shit. This is the Osirian science. This is your shit. So she got in Tibetan monk, came out with some information, and see Hitler and them niggas jumped on it because she had that face. Mm-hmm. And the whole SS movement and all that was based upon what she found out. One of the things she found out was about these 7 original races that were down here. One of them named one of the Aryans, which are niggas. In Wayne Chandler's book, Wayne shows you this is black people. So if you need a history guide, you know what I'm saying, go to Wayne's book, Ancient Future by Dr. Wayne Chandler. Very available to get, where he talks about Dravidians and the Aryan people as black folk. So they are us. And what she found out in this Tibetan monk is that the Aryans are a race that's going to bring back the ancient knowledge. So what you have is a bunch of white boys that try to put on those shoes. You know what I'm saying? As something that they're not. This is their fucking story. And I can't see any black man watching any of them and giving them any credit as even to degrade them. That's beneath you. You know what I'm saying? Calling them Satan is beneath them. I understand why Elijah Muhammad did it because they had to establish at that time for black people who the true evil was. Mm-hmm. So you had a physical being instead of some guy underneath the ground to point your direction at. That's profound. That's deep. That's magic of that time. But to have whole fucking arguments, is he the devil? No, he's not the devil. Because even the concept for the devil was on the planet long before the white man was here. Not because I say so, because even that's what you said. So who was the devil before the white man existed here by your own definition of his timeline? Mm-hmm. So now with that being the case, we should understand there's a concept, but the actual devil, there's no man and no woman, and it's not even evil or good. They're talking about different concepts in polarity. That's the science of it. Know your science. No one knows their fucking science. They know about their science, and they know enough to get a self-esteem rush off of it. Enough to make them feel good about saying, those are all black people. But they don't know, they know the history, but not the mystery of it. When you get in the mystery, just logic, common sense, which is the lowest part of you, should understand it cannot, none of this can be them. It doesn't add up. They weren't here long enough, and every concept that you dealt with has been here longer than them.